I'm Heather, and today we're going to do a little bit with the wrist. Hey there. We're going to do a little bit with the wrist and the fingers and hands. So let's go ahead. I have lotion here. So if you have a chance to grab some lotion, it's helpful, but if not, doesn't matter. I'm recording this, so I'll have this link out. If you want to assess, take a look at it another day, you can always do that too. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to bring our hands to our heart, our thumbs to our chest, get into our virtual community, and just begin breathing in and out the nose. Letting everything else fall away. Maybe you can even visualize that, the things that are on your mind, the things that you had to do, name them, visualize them, sit them over and aside. Who knows, you may have come up with a different solution for them after. If you want to set an intention, go ahead and do so. Exhale it out. Release the hands, open up the eyes. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to do a couple just regular stretches, waking up the body from sitting there all day or however long you may be sitting. So we're just pushing the hands out. Bring the right arm across, exhaling, chin towards the chest. Again, pushing the hand out. Let's give it 5 good breaths here. And all these things that we're doing today can be done standing as well. You don't have to be in a seat. Moving over to the left arm across the body, pushing the hand out, chin towards the chest again. Breathing into the back of the neck, feeling that good stretch down the shoulder, all the way down to the wrist. Release. Hands wide and up, look up, soft eyes, soft neck, stretch the fingers as if they're growing longer and longer and longer. Lengthen from the fingertips down the side body. After those 5 breaths, you're going to rotate the palms out and away. Exhale it back. And release the hands behind the back, shine the heart up, opening up the chest. And release. All right, let's look to the right and hold. 3 breaths in and out the nose. Look to the left and hold. 3 breaths here. Back to center. All right, okay, hands today, hands. And we'll do a little wrist too. I'm going to take a little bit of lotion. And we're going to start with using the right thumb as the tool. We're taking the left wrist and we're just going to make little circles with the thumb. So we're just drawing little circles from the right to the left side, back and forth. And then go ahead and do it on the top of the wrist as well. And back. A couple of passes here. Find what feels good. Maybe it feels better on the underside, or maybe your body needs that more. Little circles all the way around. You're drawing a little chain. All right. Again, right thumb's going to be the tool, and we're just going to drive the right thumb up in between each finger. Couple times here. And if it feels good, go ahead and use your knuckles here and get into the thumb, just right here. This time I'm using the knuckles as the tool into that left thumb. All right. Peace sign on the right hand. We're going to pull back each finger and hold. So hold for a count of 3 breaths. And just move on. I skipped the thumb, so I'll do the thumb last. So however you want to do it. I started with the pointer finger. Gonna go back to the thumb. All right, now, again, we're still working on this left hand. We're going to close up the right hand, the thumb in it, and just twist off. So we're just twisting here. This especially feels good if you do it for somebody else or if you have somebody else do it. I'm going to make another pass. So we're going to make a couple passes doing that one. My husband works with his hands, so a lot of times his hands would be sore. This is a good gift you can do. Give somebody else some time and attention. All right. Let's go to the next side. We're doing wrist circles. Some little bitty circles around the wrist. A little different when you're using your non-dominant hand. That's okay. So I'm doing it on top a little bit. Circles aren't so perfect on the top. Right now, again, this left thumb is a tool, and we're just going to drive it up in between each finger. Couple passes here. I notice when I do this that my thumb really feels like it needs more. So what I do here is to take the 2 knuckles and really give a good massage down below the thumb right here. Make another pass if you'd like. Then we're going with the peace sign. And starting with the pointer finger and just pulling it back and counting to 3 with the breath. So just 3 breaths in and out. And we're going to take it's always the sun. I can't complain about the sun, but I can't, you know. All right. We're going to take the hand and bring the finger into it and just kind of twist them off and up. Like I said, this feels phenomenal when someone else does it for you too. Just make a couple passes like that. Someone recently asked me And I may have, I know I've shared this on another one of these sessions. All right, let's take left hand, right palm, and just go here. If it's easier for you to do it like this, you can do that as well. And someone was asking, questioning after we had watched a different session of someone's that was named yoga. She was like, was that really yoga? Because it wasn't like a traditional yoga poses that you would see in yoga. And my response to that, just like it is today, like, no, this is not traditional yoga, but we're bringing that mindfulness aspect to it. Go ahead now. You're going to grab the right hand, right fist with the left hand, and we're just going to pull that back and get that good stretch. Make adjustments as you need. But I feel the best stretch here when I'm really extending it down and using this hand to kind of pull it up. So the yoga part to me is the mindfulness in it and the breath. Unlike physical therapy where you're going through the motions, but you might be breathing in and out one time. This is a breathing in and out with mindfulness where you're working on the parasympathetic nervous system. Switch sides. Sympathetic, stress, parasympathetic, peace. Ooh. See how we're doing on time? Oh, we're almost up on time. How do we go? How does that go so fast? Again, one more time here with the wrist. Do little flicks with our hands. Nothing hard here because we've already relaxed our wrists and our hands. Visualize you're shooting out anything that you don't need, any tension, any tiredness, any of those feelings of just being worn out. Just go ahead and throw it out. Throw it away, throw it out. And we'll end with taking the thumb and the first finger, pinching. 2 breaths, and then the thumb in the middle. Thumb, ring. Thumb, pinky. Switch sides. Again, thumb and the pointer. Thumb in the middle. Thumb in the ring. Thumb in the pinky. All right, if there's anything else that you need to do for your hands, wrists, I don't know about you, but my hands and wrists feel excellent. And again, it would be really that much better if someone else was doing this for me. But this is what you got to do. You got to take care of yourself when you can. So that's what we do. But if you need to move in any other way, go ahead and do that before we settle back down. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart, your thumbs to your chest. Look down into your heart. Thank your hands, thank your wrist and your arms for everything that they do for you. And as always, I thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Let me know in the comments if you liked this session on wrist or if you want to see more traditional. If there's any requests that you have, you can go ahead and put that out there too. And I hope you have a great day.